Hello, everyone. It's Zach here. Gonna live stream AEW Dynamite tonight. Leave comments. Let us know what you think of the show. Using a different format here. I'm trying something by myself. Eric will be joining us. Knock is busy, but he might jump in the chats. So leave some comments. Let us know what you think of AEW Dynamite. Let's go. Got a lot of stuff lined up tonight. We got a coffin match. Whole lot of stuff. There he is.
Yo. How is it going?
You know what this means, Eric? It's Wednesday night. We are live.
That's right. That is ROH SmackDown. I mean, fuck. AEW Dynamite.
All right. All right, we got a big match coming up right off the bat.
Okay. IWGP US Championship. I'll dig it.
Yeah. Moxley, Carl Anderson. Loudmouth is out there with him.
I guess his theme song is changed.
I can only hear the fucking Dynamite song still. There we go. Let us know in the comments. Do you like this Wild thing? I do not like it.
It's getting some singing. That conditioning's working.
Yep. Violent Gentleman. Big crowd. It seems bigger than last week's.
Yeah. It has to be. Last week, I think someone in chat said it was about 5,000 people. I have to look up what it is this time.
He just wants revenge.
You think he loses this one, or to keep the title?
I would have him lose it. I think it was you or Nak who said on the show that he wants to do more stuff in Japan. This belt would give him that option. Talking about Carl Anderson, of course. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he should lose. The whole point originally of the Good Brothers going to Impact was so they could go to New Japan, and I don't think they have yet. So this would be a good entry point for him.
Yeah, I think so. And give your opinion on this. Carl Anderson recently said in an interview that he felt he deserved more in WWE.
Completely agree. Because pre-WWE, Carl Anderson, again, this is something that Knock could sell better than me, but he was a star in New Japan. He was a single star and then went on to become a great tag team. So
Gotcha.
They undervalued him.
I think maybe going in as a tag team is what kind of put them as strictly a tag team in Vince's eyes.
Right. Oh, Kingston.
That's a hot crowd.
Yeah. Miami should be disappointed. They lost already.
Yeah.
This isn't this is Fyter Fest night one?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, there it is. The logo's up there.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's right. So I remember saying last week that I was iffy about the matches. Just the wrestlers are gonna have to work hard to put on a good show. So we'll see.
Is that FTW belt up tonight, or is that next week?
I think it's next week.
Okay. I would just recycle that thing.
Yeah. I
Glad they're
think
doing
Brian
this with
Cage
Carl
defended
Anderson, though.
on. Oh yeah,
Defend on Dark.
agreed. Yeah, on Dark. Sorry, I think we're out of sync a little bit, but
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I was just gonna say glad they're doing this with Carl Anderson because I've been getting very sick of the Good Brothers as a team.
yeah, yeah, I get that. I think as much as I like them as wrestlers, my biggest problem with the Good Brothers is the same thing I have with BTE, is that everything they do is to get other wrestlers laughing. Like it's like inside jokes and
Yeah,
not really doing anything for like comedy for the fans.
I see that totally.
So,
All right, main event is the coffin match.
I just realized my I'm gonna be behind you. Okay, that's a good main event. Um, I'm looking forward to that one. That should be a good match.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be totally something different. Oh, FTW Championship is next. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, that should be good.
Now that everything's starting back up again, if you're in the chats, let us know if you're going to any live events. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are on going to a packed house now.
For sure. Yeah, let us know. Let us know if there's anything that we should check out in LA area.
Yes.
Okay. I think I just realized this is my fault that I had the podcast episode loading to our podcasting apps. That's probably why we were lagging there.
Okay. He's good at being a heel.
Yeah, definitely. And also, if Moxley loses this championship, I'm fine with him just being at home for a little while with his kid.
Right. They will have star power because it's pretty much almost certain that Bryan Danielson will be coming to AEW. He is one of the rumored big surprises Tony Khan has that he's been holding off on for live crowds.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not gonna get my hopes up though. I'm not. I can't think of any other name, but I just don't want to get my hopes up and it doesn't happen. But
Right.
if it happens, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and I hope he goes to other promotions too. Like I hope he does his dream matches all over.
I think he will. He has to. He has to go
Yeah.
see Jonathan Grisham and
Yes.
who else out there? Probably compete in G1 Climax once.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Do you call him would you go by the name Brian Danielson or what would you do?
Um, I guess I would. Otherwise, if he just wants to be known as, what was it, the American Dragon? Was that his
Yeah.
name? Yeah, I don't know. You?
It's tough because I mean, whenever you see like a meme about someone just got fired from WWE, usually the joke is what's Steve Hayter doing here in the Impact Zone?
Right.
And it sucks. That's his real name, Brian Danielson. But I don't know. It's tough.
Unless he signed it to Total Divas and he can't use it anymore.
Right. You know, at some point, JR is going to call him Daniel Bryan.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. The only reason I'm still holding out that he might not do it is because I truly do think that when he retires, he wants to be a producer or a scout or an agent.
Gotcha.
And where's the best? WWE is the best place for that.
Yeah, it's guaranteed good money for his kids.
Right. Oh my God. I almost thought that was a botch with how he gave that.
Yeah. Saray had one last night on NXT that I don't know if that's how the move is supposed to do or not, but I forgot the opponent's name. But God, it just looks like one little misstep in how she does it is just going to fuck someone's neck up.
Right. It must be hard, like going up against a high-profile wrestler. Them doing those kinds of moves, like I don't know if I could tell Carl Anderson no, I don't want to take that move because I don't trust you. I don't.
Right.
Have you seen the modern day Rick Rude? Does that come across your news and rumors yet?
No.
Someone has the first person to be on both Raw and AEW programming same night.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I can't. Let me see if I can find her name.
Okay. One of the girls that came out with MVP. So she's an actual wrestler, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Which that's interesting to I don't know, to kind of put yourself in that role. Like I don't know, she's not NXT, so I don't know how they they used her.
I guess you just leave dark off your resume when you send it into them.
I guess so. Kelsey Heather, that's her name.
Yeah, I kind of would have rather had Anderson win this title.
I want to ask Knock his opinion on this because from what I've seen of the U.S. Championship, I'm not entirely sure they care about it as much as their others. Like it's almost like the WWE U.S. Championship.
Okay.
Like just from my impression, even before Moxley got it, it just they're very loose with it. Like the fact that John Moxley has the most title defenses should say something because he has not defended it that much.
Right, right.
I think it was mainly used for when they first started to try to connect with the U.S. audience.
Okay. Who's Wheeler Yuta?
I have no idea.
Matt Hardy versus Christian Cage. I just want this to be over with. I'll be glad once their feud is done.
You think this is the end of it? After this, no
No.
more. Ugh. Yeah. Like I kind of get it in the fact that you have Christian and you have Matt Hardy in the same company at this point. It's like I tell him like at some point I'm going to have you two go up against each other, but
Right.
this rivalry is, yeah.
So what? Lance Archer, man, give this man some direction.
Right. Mm.
All
I
right.
don't I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting.
Yeah. Let us know in the chats what you thought of that first match. What you think of Lance Archer inserting himself into that U.S. title? He inserted himself into whatever that angle was last week, and he was in some other angle the week before that. So,
Right. That's just, I mean, I'm sure New Japan roll off on that, but it's just interesting that they're booking the U.S. Championship better than New Japan, or like more often.
any feud you hope happens in AEW soon?
Let me do a quick run down the list of everyone there. So Cody will probably put himself in the feud with everyone at some point, so that disqualifies him. I don't think I have anyone specifically, but I would like to see Luchasaurus get back on track. So maybe him and Lance Archer.
Okay. Yeah, Luchasaurus needs a little something.
Yeah.
I hope this gets Brian Cage on track tonight.
I
I feel
hope.
like they kind of misused him.
Yeah. I get the feeling that they're just holding off until he can take the title off whoever's next.
True.
He actually, it's funny you said, 'cause he is doing a seminar at some point soon in Miami with Coastal Championship Wrestling. So anyone in the Fort Lauderdale area, him and somebody else from AEW, I can't remember. But yeah, I guess he's still active in the indies. He's still going around.
Brian Cage is fighting someone who just got released. Who is that? I'm trying to think. Buddy Murphy.
That's right. Yes. That show, I might have to stream that show because the card actually looks pretty good.
Okay. Is that in August?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'll try and look it up, see if I can get the name. But it should be good. Buddy Murphy's been working out, and he's an amazing wrestler.
Yeah, he is. Just another one who, like, you gave enough TV time. It seemed like you had faith in WWE, and then like they just forget about him and don't use him.
Right. Up September 18th, ECW Arena, Machine versus Murphy.
Okay.
At Battleground. Yeah, Battleground, I think it's called.
All right.
I don't know what. I think I saw somebody like mention what his name might be, but for right now, the poster just has his name as formerly known as Buddy Murphy.
Okay. Yeah, that name thing, man. It's something else.
Yeah. Some people, that name grows on you.
I
Funny
still
enough.
stand by the. Go ahead, yeah.
No, I was going to say I just got a Space Jam 2 commercial.
I just had that too. I think established people who are not very young should be very leery about not using their wrestling name in WWE. I know you're turning down money, but I don't know.
Right.
Build your brand up.
Yeah. See, I don't understand. I'm not a big fan of vets giving away their name either. Like, Taya Valkyrie isn't the worst name ever, but I'm sorry, Frankie Monet isn't the worst name ever, but Taya Valkyrie is what she grew her brand as.
Yeah.
Like, all that work is almost not gone entirely, but
Okay. Having someone lint roll your back is almost as bad as having lint on your back.
that was hilarious.
Going after Death Triangle.
Okay. That'd be a great trilogy of matches.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
The Revolution is televised. It seems like once a week, someone somewhere has to use that.
Yeah. It's overused.
Yeah. Especially for what it's originally for and for you coming out in undies.
Right.
Hook needs to fix that hair.
Oh, God. Has Hook been working out, or is he since day one? Has he had muscle?
I think he's been working out. He did come out a lot in hoodies, though, so who knows?
True.
Commentaries on the other side of the stage tonight.
Anyone watching, like, go off camera for a second to adjust my chair because we just went back to back in the stream and my back is killing me.
Oh, I feel you, buddy. Yeah, if you guys are pumped for Space Jam, we just live streamed the whole movie. We got a nice starting point for you if you want to watch Space Jam and start up and watch with us. This is my first time ever seeing that movie, so it was a lot of fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. You can find it in our Is It Worth It playlist or our live stream playlists.
Yes. You a fan of Stark?
I don't dislike him.
Okay.
But I'm not on board yet. I think his injury came before I could really become a fan.
Yeah. Ooh. A little botch.
Oh, yeah. They saved it, though. At least they made sure he landed safely. God, Brian Cage. I wouldn't mind now actually seeing Brian Cage and Brock Lesnar together because, God, Brian Cage is a beast.
Yeah. He's one of those guys too, like Steiner. There's a couple other guys too, who it's like they don't seem as like I don't want to say menacing, but like if you look at his abs are like abs on abs on abs. So he doesn't have the flat stomach that like Brock. Well, Brock kind of depends which vacation he comes back on,
Right.
but yeah, Brian Cage is just muscle on top of muscle.
He is. I was having him right behind me that one time. I was terrified. Like, I was like, wow, how are you like this? How was it feel like being in your body?
It hurts. Kill me.
Oh man. I don't know. Do you have Ricky or Brian leave the group after this match, go on their own?
I want the group to work, but it just doesn't work for me. So yeah, I would actually. I would have Brian Cage leave. But it's just I think they're so far away from, like you said, they probably want someone like him to take the belt off whoever takes it off Kenny next. So that's a long ways away. So I don't know if he's just going to be in limbo like Lance Archer or what.
Right. I mean, that's the tough thing about having so much A plus talent is like someone they're just gonna sit in limbo for a while. Like not everyone can have a title.
Right. We'll see when Rampage starts up, but I really, if they're going to have a lot of their big names show up on Rampage too, all it is a third hour of Dynamite then. So it's not going to be really showcasing new people. It's a
Right.
tough balancing act for a 1 hour show.
It is.
Let us know in the chat. Is there anyone that you think is kind of in limbo and should be put in the main event in AEW? That's a funny statement. They just sell candles and they're making overhead.
Oh, do you have the your picture in picture?
I got picture in picture.
All right, yes. Yeah, hmm. They so I'm actually curious if they are last week I said before like WWE is better at like during commercial they slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
They slowed this down during commercial. They're more rest holds. Interesting. I wonder if they kind of change their style.
Hopefully.
I'm getting tired of hearing that the highlight of the match came during the commercial. Now, not paying
Right.
attention.
Because like right now, I'm paying attention to a Titans commercial, even though I don't like that show at all.
Right.
Okay, Brian Cage. It's very funny when he does it, but it's just like weird because it's like a half curl. I couldn't do it, so I don't want to like rip on him or anything like that. But
Yeah. Oh wow.
it's just
Sorry.
no. I just saw that.
That's too much.
It's weird with Brian Cage too because look at his gear. Everything about him from when he came in was built around Taz.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Maybe oh you watch Impact. So maybe you could tell me how did they build Brian Cage as a singles huge star that he was?
I didn't watch it that much when he was in it before he came here, but just from what I paid attention to, they built him pretty like legit. I'd say it was like the Moose build with more respect.
Hmm.
I don't think Moose gets enough respect for being who he is in Impact.
Right.
That's a nice move by Ricky Starks there. That smooth little slide. That is who his character is. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that. I'm, um, I'm curious if I'm gonna like this card when it's all said and done, because I just realized they had 2 title matches back to back, and Matt Hardy and Christian are still to come. Like, it's odd paced.
Yeah. And then top it all off with that coffin match.
Oh yeah.
Knock is in the chats. Brian Cage in TNA and Lucha Underground was a beast. Thank you for enlightening us, Knock.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hit that like button, everyone. Yes, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Get us to 600 even faster than we got to 500.
Too true.
It's the question we got right now. Knock here, the phenomenal Ali. Would it be better for Ricky Starks to win tonight, do you think? They both need it.
Yeah. They both need it, and I'm also at a level where I don't care. Like, I don't think a win or loss is going to affect either of them. They're both going to be in the group, probably. They're both, and the title's not going to be anything. So
True.
But you're right, though. They definitely both do need it.
Okay, Ricky. Ricky always looks like he's going to cry. That girl is in heaven.
Right. Oh, man. As close as 19 is to 20. Yo, JR.
If Ricky wins, I think you have to kick Cage out of the group. I mean, otherwise, these past few weeks have been for nothing.
I don't know. Now Hobbs playing fair. It might cost Ricky. Maybe Ricky gets the boot.
True. I mean,
wait, that's okay. I was gonna say that's not his finisher, is it? Does he do the F10 or is that Wardlow?
I think that's Wardlow.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Also, the crowd is hot. This is great. Ricky is the hometown kid. I did not even know he was in his hometown. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, I didn't know. Oh. Whoa. Okay. That's a nice little turn event. That actually spiced it up for me. Get on them.
Yeah. Even though Taz just said this has never been a title that any promotion has ever noted. So I guess it's you get a belt.
Right.
Wow.
That's interesting. The other reason I was thinking like they wouldn't kick Brian out is who in their right mind, though against no offense to Ricky Starks, would pick Ricky Starks over Brian Cage. Like look at the size of the guy.
They must kick him out now though, because now they don't need him because he doesn't have the belt anymore.
I guess. Yeah.
He's obviously out of the group. I mean, like if my friends did this to me, fuck you.
Yeah, right? Show up next week. Hey guys, that was a good rib.
Yeah, you got me with that belt, Hobbs. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, my got concussion, but all fun and games. Oh man. I'll give it to them. I didn't care who won or lost, but that actually cared. That made me care.
Yeah. The prediction champ strikes again.
Oh gosh.
Can't miss.
You will at Money in the Bank. Yep.
We'll see. My predictions for Money in the Bank are so spot on, like they always are. You will be wowed by how accurate I am with these predictions this weekend.
Oh boy. Oh, there's Cody.
Someone was having a moment. I'm coming out. Man, that's what I do. Give me a mic. I need more people to hear me. Give me a mic.
I was about to say, is this wired to the stadium or? But
You run the company. You know they're all coming.
there's something wrong here. Why is he so orange? I just realized.
Maybe spray tan.
Well, you should get a refund.
Man.
WWE wasted this.
They got to stop calling him by two names. Pick one. LOL. Correct. I agree.
Yeah. I think it would definitely help if he changed his social media handle too.
Yeah. Jeez.
So I'm not gonna lie, if I was alive for this, I'd actually be hyped from the second Cody came out. So
People are asking, is Malachi Black going to be AEW's answer to The Undertaker? This shows why he is not. He's going to be something totally different, which I'm happier about. Because if you're going to bring up his kickboxing past and all this other stuff, people who are from another world or are dead do not take classes.
right.
Yeah, that's a huge pop if you're in the live crowd. It's a good spot.
Yeah. So far, I can't say Dynamite's missed. Good show so far.
Yeah. Making use of that live crowd really well, actually.
Yeah.
You interested in Slammiversary at all this weekend? I mean, I don't think any of us are going to watch it, but anything that piques your interest with it?
Not really. Maybe like who will show up. Maybe the surprise for Deonna Purrazzo, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, same. If you guys have any picks on who Deonna Purrazzo's mystery opponent will be, I still think it's Chelsea Green. The arm spot when she appeared at ROH was very weird. That they even mentioned it and how they mentioned it. I think it's a swerve because she's not actually signed by ROH just yet, so she could be Purrazzo's mystery opponent.
I think so. I think that's my money on Chelsea Green.
Yep.
She
and if it's not,
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say if not, maybe it's Mickie James to help promote the NWA Women's Tournament in August.
True. I think Chelsea Green, I can't remember where she did it. Maybe it was on her podcast. She talked about how she got out a week earlier and I don't know, it just seems to me like she's ready to work. She's ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that the thing in ROH was very weird. Rated R for Wrestling, great YouTube channel. Check him out after you check out our stream. He says, I guess WWE forgot to copyright the Dark Father look. Well, I mean, they forgot about his 90-day clause. They forget about a lot of stuff. I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Great channel. Let us know if you're going to do a reactions video after. We'll plug it for you here more than I plug my hairline.
Oh, man.
Again, we just got done recording a live watch along to Space Jam. Whoo, the 90s nostalgia is so good. If you're like me and you've never seen it before, we got a good starting point for you in the beginning to hit that start button if you got it on HBO Max, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, or VHS. A lot of fun.
Very good time. Forgot how great that soundtrack was.
Yep. How are you going to wear a nice flashy blazer and then an untucked dress shirt?
Right. That's hilarious.
They're making like your workplace not even like safe. It's like the wrong part of the tracks.
I love that. I think we talked about it when we did the tier list, but man, he's doing great.
He is, and I'll bet you $30 here. Once the camera leaves, he's gonna be like, "Hey, can you guys help me up?" Oh no, he's gonna. All right, his back's better than mine. What are you talking to them after they leave?
He's like, you just wait. What did you say?
Yeah.
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. Yeah, sir.
You dropped this.
Rated R. I'm just shining it for you. Rated R for Wrestling. Yes, sir. We'll be doing a review of this show tonight. Appreciate it, guys. We appreciate everything you do, Anthony. He has great reviews of the shows every time there's a good wrestling show. He reviews it on his channel. Rated R for Wrestling. Damn, calling Tully Blanchard a bitch. Yes, it's funny, Anthony. In the chat, Spy Piper, Tully is best dressed. Again, tuck in the shirt. He doesn't get that for the night, I don't think, until he tucks in that shirt.
You know, I'm sorry.
He looks like he didn't get the audition for. What's that?
No. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Get the audition for hosting a game show.
Well, Spy Piper, I unfortunately can't agree with you because the Hangman is here. Look at that's best dressed, and it's time for some cowboy shit.
Yes, indeed. Oh man, his outfit reminds me when I lived in Denver.
I dig it. Good on him. I missed his little annotation when it came out. Spy Piper, let me know if you saw like his nameplate. What was his little gag this week?
Oh yeah, Spy Piper. He loves Hangman too.
He's my number one right now.
Okay.
He's killing it.
Damn, Radar for Wrestling. Ain't gonna lie, Hangman filling out jeans. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Spy Piper feeling weird. Get the fuck out. He's so hung. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn straight. Watch out. He'll steal your horse and steal your girl.
He's got his horse. Credit where
Oh,
credit is due. Oh man. The camera. Okay, so I haven't seen what you guys are talking about because I've been like flipping back and forth, but now it seems like the camera's not doing wide shots.
it's not big enough. That's why. I don't know what the hell the Bucks are wearing. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. People are still doing like sharks and like cats throwing up rainbows and stuff.
Right. I would say it's like 2010 Cartoon Network.
Yep. Spy Piper, we're with you. We don't know what the hell they're wearing.
I actually really like this. Shitting on their fashion sense, but Bucks and Hangman have the same level of storyline as Kenny. So
True. Black Gallic, what's up, fellas? How's everybody? We are good. Thank you for joining the stream. Always glad to have you.
definitely.
Again, my thing with the elite, even Hangman, is just the acting. Like if Hangman could deliver a promo like Adam Cole delivered last night on NXT, I would buy up all the Hangman stock.
You know, it's hang on. Sorry, I kind of wanted to hear this real quick.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I think the thing I like about Hangman's promos is that they're not dramatic. Like I love Adam Cole's promos. I love those.
Yeah.
The ones that like convince you that you're in for like a real story.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I get like the sense that he's really pumped up and really into it. But you're definitely right. His acting skills aren't there. Someday it's gonna kick him in the ass. But I'm buying it right now. Maybe I'm just drinking the Dark Order Kool-Aid.
You got. All right. So Spy Piper, I want a Pentagon Junior mask. Go get yourself one. Treat yourself. Pentagon is the one who does the Joker look, right?
Yes.
There's the Phoenix.
That's Penta.
Okay. So yeah. So Penta, and now this dude in the Dark Order, he's got a Joker mask too.
I think to give, I think it's 10 or 5 props. I think he did it first, and then Penta started doing it.
Okay.
Or at the very least, I think Penta did it sporadically. Now he's doing it regularly for some reason.
Too regularly. I don't think there's laundry mixed in there.
The Goon Squad.
Dark Order or the Elite? I'll go the Elite. I'm not a big Dark Order fan.
I'll go Dark Order.
All right, well, we're gonna have a match.
Okay. I always thought so. When Hangman first left the Elite, I thought they left money on the table not having him versus Matt Jackson, because they kind of built it up in BTE and they built it up on TV. I hope now that Matt's a heel, we get that at some point.
This TNT live stream is a little off, so I'll ask when this is done.
Cowboy shit. Amazing crowd.
Very good crowd. Rated R for wrestling. You remember when Hangman was all sad and weird after him and Kenny lost the tag titles? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Remember when crippling depression forced you into a life of alcoholism? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Spy Piper, Faction Warfare. That is AEW right now. He remembers as well.
Ah, snap. I missed what was the condition.
Okay, so if they lose, then they lose all title opportunities.
Okay.
Pays to be 10 seconds behind.
I don't like that because
yeah, I don't either.
It kind of telegraphs that Hangman, not telegraphs, but it adds more to the. I'm betting now Hangman wins more than ever.
Mm-hmm. Radar for Wrestling, do you think 10 is ever going to drop the mask? Follow up, or is he getting the La Parka too damn ugly treatment? I don't think he's ever going to drop the mask.
I don't think so.
Maybe when he gets signed by WWE and becomes 0-1 Smith. Black Alec, yeah, man, these live crowds. So happy they're back. So happy. Forgot what he looks like too, Black Alec.
I like that segment. I really liked it.
Well, I guess this will help it drag out to All Out. I shouldn't say drag out. I mean, I do like that it's taking this long. I don't want to rush storyline for the belt.
Right.
All right, easy Excalibur. Loser should shave their mustache. Yeah, Black Alec. It's been 3 weeks now. I'm good on them.
Yeah. That'd be a cool segment.
Radar for Wrestling. You ever see when Eddie Guerrero and WCW, the Luchadors, take off their masks? I do remember that. That was very weird because that was also the same time that I learned about Luchadors and their masks and their meaning. So I thought that was, I mean, I guess that was the point, was to make you go like, holy shit, that's a weird thing to do.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes when WWE does that, they remove the mask. I'm just like, you guys don't do that too lightly. Like,
yep,
it's pretty important.
Radar for Wrestling loves it. It's a hilarious segment, one of Eddie's best. Eddie, man, like if he's into something, he's really fucking into it.
Oh yeah. True damn legend.
Like Alec Eddie's WCW run was very good. Have you ever seen a lot of his WCW stuff, Eric?
I go back every now and then, check him out.
Okay. He was my favorite of the Radicals to come over just because I knew what he could do. The fun side and the in-ring side. I thought Saturn was very boring. Chris Benoit, to an extent, was very boring to me. There was another Radical, wasn't there? Hit me up in the chats if there's another Radical. I thought there were 4.
Sorry, who'd you say?
Saturn, Benoit, and Guerrero.
Mysterio.
He came over as a Radical?
I believe so.
Damn, okay.
Because I thought the one you missed was
Saturn,
but...
Saturn, man. Who did he know in the business?
Malenko. Thank you, Matthew Grimm.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah. Matt, good to hear from you, buddy. Matt knows everything. You cannot stump this man. He doesn't need to look anything up. He's got it all up here. He's beyond the genius Lenny Poffo. He is absolutely perfect. You guys remember the return of the LWO? I don't remember the return of the LWO. I remember the LWO.
Do you want to see the return? I'm open for anything.
Oh, do you guys want to see a return? I can't read. No, I don't want it to return. Man with 1,000 holds, said as Dean Malenko. Supposed to be Shane Douglas as part of the Radicals, but I think they screwed him over. Yes, I do believe so. And if you watch more WCW towards the end, you can see how bitter he is. If I'm not mistaken, Rated R for Wrestling says that's, in other words, Dusty Rhodes saying, if you will. Spy Piper, yeah, do you want to see it? Yeah, I misread. No, I don't want to see it. I'd maybe want to see something different. Maybe more of like a Latin Hurt Business, which we're kind of getting a really good version. I don't say it's really good. Santos is really carrying the three men, but Santos's group in NXT is I maybe want to see that grow instead.
Yeah, I'd watch it because the one time I don't remember how I saw it, but I was into Impact or TNA or whatever, was when they had the old LAX and the new LAX. So if they new members taking over an old name, I'd give them a chance.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Don't forget about Shane Douglas.
I'm happy seeing Jericho take that shot. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Jericho. I'm not a fan of the face run. I'm not cheering.
It doesn't make sense. I just got to that spot. That's funny. I'm not a fan either, and of course now Jericho is wearing Jordans as well. Everyone has Jordans. I'm surprised MJF doesn't wear Jordans with like Burberry print on them.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat. Are you a fan of the Inner Circle? Are you cheering for them? Like, what was it that got you on their side?
Yeah, let us know. Black Alex's Jericho has been doing promos at an 11 for months now. Tone it down. I couldn't agree more. He's just trying so hard.
You get Jordans, you get Jordans.
All right, let's touch on. I hate this Matt Hardy song so much. Matt in the chats here. Any thoughts on the random trade between Mandy Rose and Aaliyah? I'm all for a fresh face on Raw, and Mandy Rose looked very confident on NXT last night.
So, is Mandy injured? Because unfortunately, we were supposed to live stream NXT last night, but I had issues, so we couldn't do it. But yeah, why is she on NXT? Out of curiosity, like, what's the?
I think it's just to change things up. So it's a technical trade before the draft because now the draft's getting pushed to the fall. I think it is to just liven things up because we're getting the same people in the women's division for the belts.
Okay.
Gives Mandy Rose something to do, and Black Alec, you're right, Dana Brooke can't keep a tag partner. Maybe it's not them, maybe it's her.
I'm torn on that because I think Mandy Rose did have potential on the main roster. They just didn't use her correctly. But I guess that's right. That happens. You go to NXT, so you do better.
Matt says it seems like Mandy is going to take over Robert Stonebrand. I think Frankie Monet is going to take over Robert Stonebrand, and we have yet to see what Mandy's going to do. Maybe she becomes Carmella's new protege. Spy Piper, she is traded to Raw as per WWE's website. And if they use Aaliyah right, I think she's amazing and beautiful. I think that's what they see in her too. So I think that's what part of this trade was. That's the kind of person they want on the main roster right now to shake things up.
Yeah. As long as they use them right, as long as they know that just bringing someone up randomly doesn't, fix all your problems.
No. Christian Cage always looking around. It's like me trying to find something at Costco. Let us know in the chats. Are you excited for this match? I just feel these two are thrown together because they had WWE ties and it was something for them to do.
Yeah. Real quick, I'm sure you'll bring it up in a second. Radar for Wrestling with WWE is a counter program this on Friday with Edge versus Jeff Hardy. It's funny you say that because I didn't realize until Edge put up the Instagram post with him and Ray. I was like, holy shit! Like Edge has a lot of like throwback matches he could have right now. That I wouldn't be mad at.
I got to get tickets to that Queen show. Just got my tickets for SmackDown at MSG. Awesome. Anthony, if you're going to do any kind of like video or something like that, I cannot wait to watch that. I cannot wait to get your reactions to being in a live crowd. God, it's been so long. It's awesome you're going to the MSG show.
Yeah. Too sweet.
If anyone else is going to do anything with live shows, let us know. We want to hear your thoughts on it. If my back gets fixed, my spine gets straight, and my nerves aren't shot, I may consider driving out for SummerSlam.
Too true.
Matt Hardy just had a fourth child with his wife.
Yeah. First name's Ever. I forgot what the middle name is, but
Ever? EVER?
Yeah, it's Ever Essence, I think her name is. Ever Essence.
Okay.
They choose very interesting names for their kids, but congratulations.
Yeah. More hands to mow the lawn at the Hardy compound.
Just imagine if that entire generation of Hardy kids got into wrestling. You'd have to start including the Hardys in the legendary family conversation.
Yep. Whole new generation for Vince to fuck over.
Right. Just to see Vince hiring all of them, like, all right, I got the Hardy kids. Wait, what? This is Matt's. I want Jeff. Oh man. How's this match holding up for you so far?
I don't mean to be a dick, but like I could care less.
Yeah. I'll give them a pass because I think if you have Edge, oh my god. If you have Christian and Matt Hardy, you do have to do the match at some point. But yeah, I'm cool. But
yeah, let's talk about this. Picks to win men's Money in the Bank. I cannot give my full prediction yet because it is so good and so spot on. I don't want Eric or our current predictions champ Knock to steal my genius. But I will say what I said on your show. I would give it to Morrison and have Miz go off TV when he's got about a month left before he can return. And then he just pops up when Morrison cashes in. He gets jealous of him and costs him it purposely. And this starts the Morrison-Miz feud.
that's a good way to do it. Originally my pick was Big E, but as we get closer and closer to Money in the Bank, I realize you don't really need to give him the Money in the Bank. I think him going to Raw and just organically getting the match against Lashley is realistic.
Yep. Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win men's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
What a great week. We got this going on right now. Big ass live crowd on Dynamite. I'm sure 10 people are going to watch Slammiversary Saturday night. We got Friday night SmackDown back with fans and Money in the Bank Sunday. Stacked week.
True.
Matt in the chats, he's picking Morrison and Nikki Ash. Nikki Ash, that's an interesting one.
Nikki Ash. Oh man, I still haven't seen any of her superhero stuff. I don't watch Raw, so take the good.
Yeah, Eric squeaks by every week without watching Raw. She has a superhero gimmick that she came up with. She's having fun with doing, and the Ash stands for I forgot something superhero, almost superhero. I can't remember.
Okay, maybe I'll watch clips of it. But good for her. She came up with it. I'm glad that they approved it. She wasn't doing anything otherwise.
Yeah, she just took home a win, and I think it was a fatal 4-way on Raw this Monday.
I think I'm going with Zelina Vega. I think she holds on to it, and that's a perfect way to get towel off Bianca.
Yeah, that works too. Yes, Eric is one of the lucky ones. Gets to skip Raw. Oh,
no, okay. So here's the thing. I shouldn't skip Raw because whenever I do a live stream of it, for some reason, that's where the 1,000 views come in, and I hate that show.
It's our viewers from India.
Misery loves company.
After the show, be sure to check out Rated R for Wrestling's YouTube channel. He's going to do a recap of Dynamite tonight.
Too true. Check it out. The dude's always on point. And he'll answer all your questions in chat. So
I will have to say this. I disagree with your co-host on a lot of stuff on his Dynamite takes. So, but again, I'm very cynical when I watch AEW unless I'm watching it with like Eric or you guys here in the chats, and I actually enjoy it more. My cynicism turns off, and the reason for my cynicism is because so many ex-WWE guys come in and complain and make a jab at WWE, and it's people that have re-signed multiple times, or it's people that have gone back. It's kind of the reason why I don't take Maria Kanellis seriously, and when she rips on WWE, you not only went back, you re-signed twice.
right.
You're kind of making fun of yourself.
Yeah,
but I do love AEW. I think they have some of the best talent in the world. It's just some of the storytelling fades away into nothing. And again, time and time again, I will say this: please, AEW, just get at least one acting coach. You have so much good talent that could just really use it.
I'll agree with the storylines. I can't really tell you a storyline besides Hangman's that's really meant anything. Yeah, they should get an acting coach. I think it's crazy that Cody has not suggested that yet. He himself has used that so well in his WWE career and post. So it's crazy that he hasn't thought, hey, let's just pay for a house coach.
I think Hangman, Anna Jay, and there's one more that I think would be a 10 out of 10 if they got some acting coaching.
I'm just guessing Jungle Boy.
Yes, Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy, though, he has got his Jungle Boy gimmick, so him being on the mic isn't really something that would make sense anyways. So
yeah, I want to prepare for the future though. At some point, if he's going to be a big deal, you can still be Jungle Boy, but you can learn to talk too.
Yep. Radar for Wrestling, the storytelling in AEW has been pretty bad. It's just they get so caught up in having new toys. They don't play with the ones that they have.
Versus WWE, where they just use this, like a few toys over and over.
Right. Mix and match parts of He-Man figures. He says, I hate especially the way stories are dropped and guys just disappear. Where the hell is Pac and Phoenix at? Well, Andrade called them out tonight, so he'd like to know as well. Guys, yeah, they do come and go quite a bit. We just talked about Lance Archer and how he's just randomly in a new feud again this week. He's a different one last week, different one the week before.
I might have to give Pac and Phoenix a pass though, because they're going back and forth between like two countries. I think Pac, it's harder for him to get back in than most.
Gotcha.
Because originally, like even when the pandemic started, the deal was he'd be here for like 3 months and then gone. But we'll see. I'm just glad that he's back, period, because that's that gap when he was gone, I was missing him.
Yeah, he's just so good.
I think he does a lot of wrestling on the UK circuit, but if he was consistent in AEW, I think he would definitely be in the best in the world conversation.
Yep. I guess no payoff for Archer and American Top Team. No.
No.
I still don't know what the fuck American Top Team is. So
I don't know what the point. Like again, if they bring in someone from the UFC, then there's your payoff. And I don't want to say that promo was worth it because I hated the promo, but
Yeah.
I didn't hate the promo. I hate the time that he got for that. But yeah, we'll see if they get someone from UFC.
Lance Archer will be in another feud after he had his match next week, I'm sure. Jake the Snake, too. I don't understand why Jake the Snake is still with him when he just keeps pushing him off and doesn't use him to talk.
Yeah, I thought the whole point of him I honestly thought after he lost to Miro, he'd be like, "You're not helping me. I don't need you." And
Right.
Sting said like he believes in them, so I thought that makes perfect sense for him to join Darby and Sting.
Yeah. I think he just uses Jake the Snake for the handicap parking up front.
Just so he could be next to someone who dresses worse than him. Okay, you could ask me 10 times who I. Okay, good. Matt didn't win. I was gonna say if he won this, that's crazy.
You think Christian should win?
Yeah, I think they're still trying to build Christian up for a championship match, and I'd rather build Christian than Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt seems to just be in that manager position. Yeah, the Jake stuff makes absolutely no sense, Anthony. Look at that little old lady up front. So when they do the hard cam, she's on the left. Very up front. She's got, I think she's with her husband, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, that's good on them. They go out and enjoy the graps. I've
They
never
have a
seen
20
that
count
hard.
here, right?
No, they have a 10 count.
Oh, they do? Okay. Oh, they used it in the first match because New Japan rules?
Yep.
Okay. I'm learning about it because of you guys. I appreciate that, Eric.
No problem. Okay. Never mind. It's the same detail. I don't like when wrestlers just lay dead for 9 seconds and all of a sudden, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It actually happened with Xavier Woods on Raw this week.
Oh, really?
Lashley just laid him out, and then all of a sudden he had energy and got a quick roll up.
That is interesting. I mean, I'm glad he won. That's very cool that he beat Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, so it just made him be like, I don't need the girls, I don't need the champagne, the big lots couches. I need to be focused for Kofi on Sunday. So that's the point of the loss. He came back out later in the night, but who knows if Brock shows up.
Does Xavier get a championship match at some point, do you think?
I would like to give one to him. I think he's earned it.
Yeah. I don't even want him to win. I just want at some point in his career for him to say that he competed for the top title.
Yep. Yeah. Who's that in the bucket hat?
That was, I believe, I forgot his name. He shows up with them before.
Is he a hybrid theory guy?
Yes, thank you. You're right. That is Jack Evans.
All right. Well, Jack Evans, if you wear a bucket hat, that just kind of says who you are. You are a side character at best. You are the second person to die in a horror movie. Bucket hats speak volumes about where you're going in life. You are going to be the Marty Jannetty of your group.
Actually, now that okay, so someone in chat, let me know if I'm right, because I had a 50-50 shot. But I think whichever one they are the healthy one. They are the one that actually can wrestle, because the other one, I believe, has some, I don't know, it's like they're out of shape, some issues, but they've been going on and off.
Oh, Miro.
This is a very interesting character trait, the whole religious heel.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of Christian heels.
You've never been to church.
Fair enough. Is that? Wait, what? Why was the title green? Did I miss a change?
I think it's just the lights.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that's actually a very good look. I wouldn't mind if they made a green variant like that.
Yeah, you like green belts, like the 24/7 championship?
Now you ruined it. You ruined it. That's what they're signing from WWE. They got the rights for a 24/7 championship. But actually, no, I think Anthony's right.
Oh, third different title. It was white and green.
Because the second one was black, and they got rid of that before Miro got it. That's weird. I don't think Miro ever had the white one.
I can't recall it now. Oh my God, you're actually giving her a fucking segment.
Right.
About time. I'm sorry, but I'm very pissed with how AEW's handled Britt Baker. I will fight on this hill. Her match getting the belt should have ended that pay-per-view. It was a bigger moment than the Stadium Stampede. The Stadium Stampede could have fit perfectly earlier on in the show. The hamburger bit the next night or whatever the fuck that was terrible. It was a terrible way to bring her in as a champ, and she should be just as big a deal, if not bigger, than Kenny Omega.
Yeah, completely agree. I completely agree that she should have main evented. But I would have forgiven them if they just made her out to be a big deal. This is your like. Everyone says your biggest problem is your women's division, and you don't sell Britt Baker as your solution.
He's got that outsider's look.
Also, like, they better make Britt look like a megastar because NXT will hit her up. They will offer her all the money when her contract's up.
That belt looks so much better than the old one.
I don't. So I'm glad it's bigger. That other belt was way too small. That was an insult.
Yeah.
I just don't like the oval shape of it. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to titles. I like the classic WCW. Looks professional. It's heavy.
Yep. Gold. She's just gold.
She is.
Shout out to Adam Cole, living the good life. Yep.
You know, I'm not even happy with this segment. When you look back at everything Kenny's done, like, I don't know, she needs a huge segment. She did a great job. Like, she's killing it every week. But I want her to have a huge segment, production-wise. Something big needs to happen. This is her best segment as champion so far. That's not a good thing.
True. I agree. And now you went back to Moxley? Let me know if you like Moxley's promos. I'm not too fond of them. They're better than they were in WWE.
Yeah. There's some where I'm like, yeah, okay, you're saying the same thing. But others, I'm like, yeah, you actually pump me up.
Eric, are you familiar with country music?
On and off.
There's a band called Florida Georgia Line. Moxley's promos remind me of that band because every Florida Georgia Line song sounds exactly the same. If you listen to it singularly, hey, that's pretty good, right? It's fun. It's this and that. And then if you listen to a few of them or a full album, you realize they're kind of saying the exact same thing. We're bobbing on the water, drinking a beer on the back of a truck and whatever. That's pretty much Moxley's promos to me. It's the same thing said almost every single time.
I get that. But you know what? I give him points for bravely going out with that hairline, helping me embrace my not so fresh one. Gives me courage to go out every day.
Mother Nature whooped my ass early on, so the Shack Life is coming back. You know what they just showed in this package? They showed Jericho's bad fall.
You're right. They did. Why? Why are they proud of that?
Well, out of everything you could have done, you could have had anyone from the Death Triangle do a move, and it would have been cooler than that.
It like the weird part is like they showed it so quickly, right at the impact. It literally looks like he landed on the cushion of air.
Exactly. Oh, bad editing.
That was awful. That's just ridiculous.
Let us know in the comments who you guys think is going to come out of this coffin match, the victor, and who do you think needs the win more? Darby's momentum, man. It's a good thing, but a loss to Ethan Page could kind of derail it.
I think Darby gets this one. He gave them the handicap win. He gave them that match where he just was like out of it, and Sting had to win it for them.
Yeah. Do you think it ends the feud then?
No. I wouldn't mind if it did, but knowing AEW, it's gonna go. Because I think Sting still has to get his shot, his one-on-one against like Scorpio or something.
Oh, that's true. What do you think should main event SummerSlam?
Obvious answer is Roman, but I'm going to say, why not get Bianca? That I would just give Bianca everything. I think. Let's see, Bianca versus. Actually, now I think about it, so my original plan for how I would have booked Zelina winning Money in the Bank did involve Bayley, but she's out right now. So if they're willing to give us Bianca versus Sasha round 2, a full-on match, clean win by Bianca again, and then the cash in by Zelina, I'm down. Like I want
that would be awesome.
And I want Bianca to not even be to be too tired to put up a fight. Like she tries to get up, and as soon as she gets up on her feet, bell rings, she collapses. Zelina wins.
I like that. That's good booking. Everyone looks good in the end. Even a hot internet wrestling crowd would pop for that, giving that kind of love to Zelina.
Yeah.
So this guy just debuted on Dark, and now all of a sudden he's on Dynamite. When there's a ton of guys who aren't on Dynamite, a ton of women who aren't on Dynamite.
That is true. I think I can't remember if this is the guy that Knock was telling us about that he was impressed with, but I'm guessing he's a face because he's with Cassidy. Sammy's a face, so that's a strange booking. Who do you have in this one, the rookie or the rising star?
Rising star.
Yeah. Damn, that crowd is hot for Sammy.
Yep. He's got his little Steve Austin vest on.
I hope I can handle this point like the right way, but I'm glad to see that Sammy wasn't canceled for his remarks. Like he learned from it, and he's still a megastar.
Yeah. I think he spoke to the right people, and I think he came out looking good.
Yeah. A lot of people wouldn't survive that.
Nope.
And you know what? Hulk Hogan could take some fucking notes from this guy too. Fucking Hulk gets caught. Sorry, I got caught, brother. Just be careful. Make sure you know what you're saying when you're saying it. Sammy apologizes, gets better.
Yep. The tongue thing, that I could leave that at the door, but a little too Miley Cyrus for me. And he kind of looks like her.
To Matt's point, so it's weird because I don't know. If I'm being fair, he's part of the inner circle. So yeah, I don't know when he became a face either. Like I don't know when I was supposed to start liking him, but it just works.
Yeah, I can take it. It just I can't buy Chris Jericho as a face with all the stuff that he's orchestrated the inner circle to do. The inner circle as a face doesn't make sense. Sammy just kind of organically did. And Santana Ortiz, I will say their faces because I think they are totally underutilized in the inner circle and are one of the best tag teams in AEW.
Yeah, I'll agree. Yeah, that's what it is.
Anthony, did you play the other phone game from AEW? The casino game. That wasn't good.
Anthony, to answer your question, we got an email to be in the beta, and none of us jumped on it. So, yeah, we're not too hyped on it.
Anybody else up for this new phone game from AEW? The promo with Omega and Orange Cassidy, that commercial didn't sell me one bit on it, and it looks like the type of game that takes up way too much of my time for very little fun.
Yeah, even the premise is weird. It's like to take control of AEW, Dynamite, or Dark. Which one will be the better show? It's like,
oh. You didn't know the casino one was out? Good for you, because it was basically an AEW intro to a game that someone else made. It wasn't an AEW casino game. It was just a basic casino skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. No for that beta.
I need to go back and look at like their casino game build, but I could have sworn when they showed it, it had like you could identify that it was an AEW game. Like they had pictures of like superstars, wrestlers in there. You know, like you could tell, like, oh, there's stuff here that identifies as AEW. The game itself was bland as fuck.
Yep. They did have pictures. Even I think maybe even now, if you go to Google Play and look it up, it still shows pictures with AEW people in there. It was a lie, a giant lie. There's no AEW funness in that game.
Yeah. And you know what? That's probably where MJF got the idea to scam us out of our money. MJF.
Oh man, I think he's given up on it. His little cryptocurrency is just it was a one night heel move.
Yeah, I think so. I think tonight I'm gonna cash out and officially be at a $50 loss. So
let the people know what you did on there, what you put in.
I put in $75. I want to say. Hope spread out over 2 payments. Because I was like, you know what? I'll go piece. MJF will build this up over time, and maybe I'll get something out of it. And you know what? MJF just completely did not promote it one bit. And I shit you not, if he had just said on AEW Dynamite, I promise you, if he said once, check out MJF coin, that's it, nothing else, it would have jumped up to the moon. We all could have been Cameron Grimes, but he screwed us over.
What do we got on TV now? 2.5 Men, Ogre from Nerds, and a Bratz doll.
Oh yeah. Real quick though, That Yuji, I forgot his name already, but I'm gonna go look it up again. But that last match was great. The guy is good. He's really good.
Mm-hmm. Penelope Ford. It's been a minute. Again, I don't watch Dark. I don't watch Dark Elevation. That's way too much wrestling in a week for me, stacked with all the other wrestling. My soul gets drained every Monday night for 3 hours, so I can only do so much. But Penelope Ford, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Matt in the chat. Anyone else think Nick Camarado looks like a cross between Billy Jack Haynes and Hercules? That's a good one.
Yeah, I like it. I really wish there was more than just one women's match per night on Dynamite.
Agreed. I really don't like her. I'm sorry. It's too cutesy anime for me. She's good in the ring. I recognize the talent, but I can't. It's like eating a whole bag of Skittles right now. It's too much. It's too sweet.
You know what I realized the thing about AEW is I'm glad that they bring in Japanese talent, especially Japanese women talent, because they're great.
Mm-hmm.
But I've realized they actually bring in the same type. They bring in a lot of the cutesy, like you said, anime type. There's others out there. They're not all like this. Like get some variation. The ones
And then they all
bring in
have
are
like the background that they've been wrestling since they've been like 10 or 12 years old. Like, I don't know. I know, different culture over there, but
yeah. I can't lie. I was extremely jealous when I found like Pete Dunne and like Tyler Bate were wrestling since they were teenagers. I was like, what? I could have started back then? You're kidding me. Has Penelope Ford been in Kip's shadow? Is that a correct assessment that Tony Schiavone just made?
Yeah, I would say that because when Miro got brought in, any kind of push that she had just went away.
Okay. That's true.
She got put aside for terrible storytelling with Kip and Miro.
Ooh. But yeah, you're right. You convinced me. Tony gets a pass. Wow, you can handle the ropes. Good for her.
Are the ropes really hard to like stand on, or are they firm, or does it depend on who puts them out?
So they should be always tight. I can say
Okay.
like it's funny because so Knock and I, for some reason, we're opposites on this. I love taking bumps. He hates taking bumps. I hate running the ropes. He loves running the ropes because they just hurt like a motherfucker. Jump standing on them. Honestly, they are pretty firm. If you have good balance, I could see someone standing on them. That's how tight they should be. But I can't imagine, like, maybe it's a good thing I'm not as athletic as Knock is, because I could not imagine doing like any top ropes things like consistently, because you'd have to trust random strangers who put the rope together, they put it together correctly.
Right. Picture in picture, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You know what? If you're gonna this, I just realized this is a problem I have with the one women's match in AEW. If you're only gonna have one, don't give them picture in picture. I shell out for, I don't know. It's weird to say this, give them commercial free, but they deserve better than picture in picture.
Right. Who do you think is a proper challenger for Britt Baker?
Let's see. I think they're going to start building Riho up for a match, but I don't think that's going to be as huge as they might think it will be.
Yeah.
Eventually Thunder Rosa, but if they want to go homegrown, if they want to convince... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, Big Swole. Whenever she comes back.
Oh, yeah. Where is she anyways? Knock in the chats. The casino game was not it. Dang, Skippy, that thing sucked. Knock, let us know where Big Swole has been, because I've seen her post stuff where it seems like she's on Dark, but you watch Dark, so I don't know. I just hope they're saving all their focus for the main game to be good. I agree.
Yeah. I hope so. I really hope so, because if that game flops, then they have had no good games so far.
Knox
but
says
if not,
Penelope has to win this match.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, I think so. Build her up. Real quick, if not Big Swole, I would say Layla Hirsch. I think they need to start pulling the pin on that grenade.
Yes, I agree there too. Layla Hirsch is good. Again, we gotta start seeing these women on Dynamite. I'm not watching fucking 9 hours of Dark Wrestling.
Right.
What do you guys think of Guevara versus Wheeler? Was it good? Was it Wheeler? No, it was
No, it was I think his last name's Nagata. I can't remember his first name.
Yeah. It was a good short match though. It was a good showing.
Yeah. I thought it was like he should be on Dynamite more in the future.
Yeah.
Do you know when they transitioned? I've never seen them do like picture in picture to full commercial before. Because that's I unless they came back and went straight to commercial, that's what they did.
Yeah, they went picture to commercial and then came back. That's what I got on the live TNT stream.
That's very strange. Again, during the women's match, not a good look.
Any good mobile games that you played, Eric?
Not really, because I spend all my time in every other gaming system out there. But
okay.
My friend says he's playing Clash Royale. I think that's what's called, Clash Royale. Call of Duty Warzone's actually a pretty good good gaming app. So good on them for bringing that over.
Anyone in the chats ever play Pocket Mortys? I'm debating, but I see so many things wrong and 1 stars on the reviews that I don't know if I should get invested if the game's just going to get wiped away.
I'm surprised that game is still there because I played it when it came out, and I think I got over it like less than a week.
Okay.
Oh. Whenever I get a new phone, I always make sure to download the Ace Attorney games for mobile. So there's points for that.
I'll look into that.
Oh, please don't fall.
Oh,
please don't fall.
Jeez.
Real? Okay.
What? God, I really don't know who they push in the women's division. I don't know like what their angle is, their goal with the women's division.
Right. So I mean, okay, if this leads to her versus Britt after Nyla, I'm not gonna hate this. But at the same time, they need to build Penelope Ford up. They really need to.
The 5 labors of Jericho. It's a whole lot of Jericho.
I know, Knox, you're looking forward to it. I'm not. So he has to win all 5 matches. I'm not looking forward to seeing Jericho beat every member of the Pinnacle.
No, it'll make them seem like they're not that big of a threat. There's no way Jericho's beating Wardlow.
Right. I don't even want to see him beat not Scorpio, Sean Spears. And I know Sean Spears is like the whipping boy of the group. He just takes every pin, but
yeah,
at least make him look tough.
Get these Rampage commercials going.
I like that Jade is on there, like the first thing we see.
And that's the thing. Like, why isn't Jade on Dynamite more?
That's
I know
true.
she's on Dark. Rampage is changing the game. It's not even on yet. Relax.
Yeah, I'm really scared for Rampage. Like an hour of wrestling after SmackDown that's scary.
My Friday nights are going to be packed. So it'll be SmackDown, Rampage, ROH at midnight, from midnight to 1 o'clock. It's a whole lot of wrestling on Friday nights.
Oh boy. These guys know that wrestling still, it's not cool yet, right? All the cool people are out partying.
Right. Ethan Page, let us know in the chats what you think of Ethan Page. I'm hot and cold on this guy. I don't know. Some weeks it works, other weeks it's just a poor version of another character.
I agree. The promo he gave when he first he challenged Darby to the coffin match, I was like, okay, that's a good promo. You're actually selling me. But
yep.
Besides that, I'm not like huge on them.
You gotta be really good when you're this kind of all ego kind of character, because we see it a lot. I mean, you got The Miz, you got Ricky Starks, you got these characters popping up all over.
Right.
Subway. I can't go to Subway anymore, man.
Nah. Once you go like other places with actual fresh ingredients and good sandwiches, it's like, why?
Right. And secondly, they just did a thing where they found that there's no like real tuna DNA in the tuna there.
Oh my god, don't tell me that.
Yeah. Subway, when 6 inches is enough.
First a foot long wasn't actually a foot long, and now this.
Just the scandals at Subway.
I
Dark
just
Side of the
remember
Ring can do a Subway episode.
I remember having like this fever or something for like a week, and I couldn't eat anything solid, so I limp and just drag myself to Subway for their soup. And I was like, God, I hate this, but you're lucky you're the only thing I can eat right now.
I don't even know what half of these fucking commercials with these things are for anymore. Like, I don't know if I have half of them and I need to take some of these or what, but the side effects are so scary. If you want to get rid of your sore throat, you also have bleeding of the eyes and I don't know, like just crazy side effects.
Right. I just saw one. I think it was like for like whatever it's called. Let's say chorizo. It's like, warning, don't take chorizo if you're allergic to chorizo.
What will I know? Space Jam New Legacy comes out technically midnight tonight. If you guys want to watch, we just did it earlier today, a live watch along. My first time seeing Space Jam. Me, Eric, and Knock watched along. We got a nice starting point in the beginning, so you can hit play on whatever device you are watching it on, streaming service, VHS, whatever you want. A fun time. Let us know what you think of Space Jam in those comments as well. That is on our YouTube page.
Sorry, I got distracted by the actual commercials. What the hell? Yeah, definitely check it out. It was a good time. Get some nostalgia going, and I think we're good viewing buddies.
Yeah. Stuff the opponent in. I like that.
But you saw NXT last night, right? Like you saw.
Yeah.
All right. So far, how's it holding up to you? Is better or is NXT the winner so far?
Um, this might be a little bit more fun. The crowd definitely sells it more. Um, the women's stuff on AEW just always just kind of like brings it down for me, though.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was Darby's entrance. I thought, okay.
He's probably in the coffin. That's why it took so many guys to carry it down there.
Mm.
I know their tricks.
That's why one of them was struggling.
Fat ass Darby Allin in here.
He's like, I better get on dark next week for this.
Right. Remember when Undertaker put Ultimate Warrior into a casket and he lost his fucking mind?
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a tier list for sure. That some casket matches, but
Oh, yeah.
live and learn.
We'll see how this one holds up. Head on over to Radar for Wrestling's YouTube page a little bit later tonight. He's going to have his review of AEW Dynamite and what he thought of it. We are West Coast guys living the dream here in LA, paying way too much for everything. He is an East Coast guy. Get his take. Always good stuff on his shows.
Too true. Always a good time listening to him. He's got active chat, active community. Great guy. Okay, do you think Sting is in there now since it's not Darby?
Oh, yeah. It looked like someone was in there.
You're Sting or Scorpio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like Darby's music.
Yeah, I really like it.
Take off your vest to reveal another vest.
Oh, boy.
Oh, anything goes. I'm bringing a knife or a gun.
Right?
Get in the fucking coffin.
Oh, man.
Darby runs his body in the ring like I run it in a wrestling game.
Right?
Like just full blast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you need the flower in the mouth?
Right. Imagine sitting there the whole time.
Come on. Got a good gag here.
Oh, man.
I'm glad Tony Schiavone stopped yelling at Sting.
Yeah. You think that was his call, or do you think Tony Khan was like, hey, it'd really make my day every week if you did this?
Man, I think it was Tony Khan, actually.
Yeah, that's one thing. I don't like giving Vince credit. And the system is very broken. Like, where he's yelling in their ears constantly, he shouldn't be doing that. But I think he manages commentary a lot better than Tony Khan does.
Yeah. Honestly, the commentary on AEW hypes up. Oh God, hypes up too much of what's coming up.
Right.
He had to have taken some nuts on that.
So I think the way it looked, I thought he landed on his thigh, but honestly, you're probably right. Yeah, there's some people.
Oh,
who
I
take
almost
that
said Jesus.
Too. What is Jesus doing there?
Jesus is an AEW guy. You didn't know that?
All elite Christ.
Jesus is all.
That's great.
Will he resurrect himself on Friday nights for an hour? We'll see.
That's amazing. I would love to be came out of the coffin.
I get it. Huh?
Oh man. Are there any other fans like because there are fans who show up, regularly and try to get themselves over, but any times where it's like good like that, where it's funny?
I can't think of it. I can only think of like the Brock Lesnar guy who like seriously quit wearing the same shirt everywhere. It's
Right,
kind of a
gross.
jerk, whatever. Yeah. Then there's the guy with the long hair and his mom who looks like the mom from Tangled.
Oh yeah.
They're there. And then there's the guy who has the brand split jacket, the white blazer with the brand split stuff on there. Anyone else you guys can think of? Anyone in the chats? Someone who's always around the ringside? There was a couple who used to be around a lot in the 2000s, the John Cena time era. They'd always be up front. One be an older bald guy, and then his wife, and they'd have neon windbreakers on.
I don't know what these people do for a living.
Right.
I can point. I thought it was only around for like 1 or 2 episodes, but I get points to Orange Cassidy kid. I thought that was cool of him.
Yes. I started to hate the Bailey girl in NXT. So when Sasha did her at the pay-per-view, I applauded.
Yeah. They just had 2 great spots that were in picture in picture, and it just sucks.
I think I missed them because I got distracted by the other picture.
One was Darby jumped off the top of the audience entranceway, got caught, and then slammed back into the wall, back and forth. And then Ethan Page just drew him like he did at the tag team match.
Okay.
But in picture, when no one's really paying attention.
Do you know where Fyter Fest came from? Why they call it Fyter Fest? Is it a play on that Fire Festival?
Yep.
Okay.
When they first did it, on BTE, Kenny Omega would hype it up, being like, "It's gonna be the best thing ever. I'm gonna get all these things and blah blah blah." Like over promising, and the Bucks would be like, "Kenny, we can't do that. Fire Fest was a failure. You're selling up too much," and that's why the first one, like, the gag was that it was just cheaply made.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like a little inflatable swimming pool and only 2 girls or something.
I don't know if that joke really holds up anymore.
It doesn't. Because it was... I was surprised they kept doing it, because it was originally... Wasn't this the one with... It was like a cross-promotion with the... I can't remember the guy who he was. But like, it was him versus Michael Nakazawa for one night. It was like an Extreme Rules match. Like, it made sense to do it that year one time. I didn't think they were going to keep doing it.
All ego, Ethan Page. If he uses that hook in a... Oh, man. Is it going in the mouth? Okay.
Okay. I would have bought that. I think like Darby would have taken that, but...
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, he snapped his little Hot Topic chain.
Yeah. I was going to say that chain's going to snap, but it held out for a second.
Yeah.
I can't hear what
Is it a fuck you, Ethan chant?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like chants, but I like ones I haven't heard before. I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Ew.
Oh, that was a bad camera angle. You could see that he wasn't pulling on it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he just got in. He just went in.
Right.
Darby Allin wears a size 0 jeans.
Oh man. When does you know when Jackass 4 comes out? Or whatever new one.
Jackass Forever now it's called.
Ah.
You can see Darby Allin in Jackass Forever soon.
That's a good answer. I just hope whatever he does isn't too stupid. Because Steve-O, you see that he went to the hospital for one of the gags, the dumbest gag ever, and he admits that it was stupid.
So supposedly the last one.
I'm happy. I'm fine with that.
It's expected in October. Again, I wouldn't brag about being a part of this movie. This is, I don't know. There's a lot of stupidity in the early 2000s. So it came with the raunchy films. They kicked off with American Pie, and then like this stuff. It went to like Jackass, and is idiocracy in our country for entertainment.
Right. Like I honestly couldn't imagine sitting down, especially in the age of the internet when there's infinite number of things to do. I can't imagine sitting down for hours to watch that.
Yeah. They got the big one step. It's not the double step like WWE has.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. That was nice.
I dig that. Oh no. Please don't miss this. Please don't.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Darby, you got me cringing already.
Please don't. Okay, fine.
This match is making my back hurt worse than it already does.
Right.
No.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh.
God.
Mm-mm.
Dude.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, my God. Oh.
Give Darby time off. Give the man some time off.
Oh, my God.
Are you not entertained?
Right? Don't actually be gouging him.
Yeah.
Ew. If anyone bites me in a match, I'm fucking punching them.
Right. There are some lines I can't cross. Putting your hands in my mouth, biting me.
Oh, is he going to take the wheels?
He's taking the wheels. And that's it. Game over.
That's it. Darby Allin victorious in the main event here. Ooh. Oh.
I will say this. Whatever grade I would have given that match, the crowd bumped it up. They were into it.
Yeah, what a fucking difference. The crowd can also just make you kind of forget about nitpicking, because in the pandemic era of wrestling, we were nitpicking a lot because we could see everything and we didn't have this energy.
Right.
Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of Dynamite this week?
Right.
Was he not done?
I don't know. The ref was. Why was the ref telling him like stay back? You know, he's like out in the corner, not doing anything.
Are you gonna coffin drop a coffin? This makes no sense.
No, come on.
What are you doing?
This is why he's on Jackass. Oh, how do you? If you're inside the coffin, like you know it's going to happen at some point, but you can't prepare for that.
Oh my goodness,
dude!
Is that Ethan Page in there? Or is that someone else?
That's. I gotta see it again. It looked like Ethan.
It almost looked like Scorpio. I just want to check. I'm just going back a little bit.
Yeah.
This is. Oh yeah, you're right. It's Ethan Page.
I feel like after that, you gotta do something big with Darby. His stock is gonna be high after that.
Yeah, look, we're both in Hollywood. We both know how props work. That the top was thin, but if you look on the sides, he had to nail that exactly right. Kudos to him for hitting that perfectly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you? Oh, sorry. What was that?
I was going to say, just the way that he dropped, you could tell that he was very careful. Make sure he hit that center.
Yeah. What do you think of the show?
I really liked it. That was a fun show. The crowd was really into it. This is a great example of how a crowd can make or break a show. Because last week they were kind of dead, and it was still a good show, but it could have been better. This was great. I loved it. What do you think?
This was better than NXT. That main event really kicked it off. Again, the women's stuff, it's just like an ongoing thing in AEW for me personally. Just more time. I just want more time and more exposure for him. But even the women's match was still entertaining. Britt's always entertaining. And again, this main event, man. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words?
Just check. Make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Stay up to date, see what we've got. We have got the Space Jam live stream Zach mentioned. We've got the podcast episode we did Sunday. And hopefully we'll have some more videos for you guys coming up.
Yeah, podcast every Sunday. We are going to live stream Money in the Bank, correct?
I believe so.
All right. We're going to live stream Money in the Bank. Make sure to check us out, too, on Rated R for Wrestling's YouTube page afterwards, too. After this, he will be doing a live review of Dynamite. And after Money in the Bank, we'll be discussing our thoughts on Money in the Bank. So all that. A whole lot. Big wrestling weekend. Leave comments on what you thought of Dynamite. If we got any other videos, leave comments because we want to hear what you think, and we loved interacting with you. We do go back and react to your comments. So thank you for watching AEW Dynamite with us. Fantastic show. What a great week in wrestling this is going to be. We are West Coast Popcast. Check us out. Subscribe, all that stuff. Have a great week and be excellent to each other.
Peace out.